What is going on, guys? TheBrokenMachine here. Hope you guys are all doing good today. In this video, I'm bringing you guys the top 5 bad habits in Battlefield 1. There's obviously more than 5, but these are the ones I consider to have the most negative effects, not only on your own gameplay, but also can impact your team as well. At number 5, reloading too much. How many of you reload immediately after a gunfight? Go on, be honest, I bet it's quite a lot. And how many times does that get you killed? Too much, I'm sure. Obviously, reloading is necessary, but you should always be checking the environment before you do so. Always just take a brief moment to look around before you reload, especially when you've just taken out an enemy. There could be someone nearby waiting for you to reload and pop out when you least expect it. Also, use cover as much as possible when reloading and do avoid running forward. I used to be a serial reloader and running into unchecked areas got me killed way too often. It was such a bad habit and I'm glad I pretty much got rid of it at this point. I'm sure you guys have experienced the same, so if you're gonna reload while moving, try and just kind of retreat, move backwards rather than going forwards. At number 4, running too much. Don't be that player that runs everywhere. Take your time and ask yourself, do you really need to get somewhere so quickly? There's definitely no need to be running everywhere, so slow down a little bit, people. You know, one player running across the map and getting shot instantly is one less player on an objective. So take your time, analyze the situation, then decide, what's the rush? What do I really need to do? Maybe take your time and think about the situation that's going on around you. At number 3, challenging everyone. If the first thing you think about doing in a gunfight is to challenge them, then you're probably playing not so well. Ask yourself, do you need to? Could you use some cover instead? Maybe find a different angle on them, and maybe possibly find some extra advantage. Give it a moment to think about these things. You don't need to be challenging or engaging with every opponent you see or get into a gunfight with. Challenging everyone is never a good idea. Often you'll get yourself easily killed, get yourself spotted, or may even give away your position. If there's a bunch of teammates next to you, that's no good. All of them die as well. I've lost count of the number of times that I've been flanking around the map trying to get behind the enemy, a teammate then spawns on me and fires instantly. Not only just giving away our position, but resulting in us dying as well. If that teammate just took a moment to think about things, maybe, just maybe, we could get behind, break spawn traps, and possibly win games. Maybe that player is you. Try not to be that player anymore. Stop challenging and engaging everybody straight away. Not only will your KD improve, you'll likely take objectives easier and win more games. At number 2, relying purely on aim. Out-aiming, if you will. Is that even a word? I don't know. Well, being good at aim is great, no doubt about that, but you should not be relying purely on aim. Positioning in Battlefield is way more important. Some of you new players out there may be relying on aim too much to succeed. Try using positioning and using cover more to your advantage. Check out my video on positioning fundamentals for more on that. Of course, my aim isn't too bad, but watch how I move around the map and position myself in it. More often than not, it's the positioning, not the aim, that helps me win more gunfights, drop entire squads, and take objectives. And lastly, at number 1, Rambo medics. Healing and reviving your teammates is great, no doubt about that, but rushing out for every potential revive you see is one of the biggest bad habits players have in Battlefield. Often, not only will you get killed too, but the teammate you just revived will get taken out again as well. And another thing that may not be so obvious, all that dying, that's 2, 3, 4, maybe even more players that are not on the objective and will have to spawn right at the back of the map, and bam, there you go, you've lost map control. All that over a single revive. Not good, is it? So take a moment before you rush out for every single revive and think about the situation you're in. Maybe taking out the enemy is the best idea here. Maybe you should wait a moment and see who pops out and see what happens next. That brief moment of waiting could help you save more lives, including your own, keep control of the map, and maybe even win more games. Remember, medics can heal and revive, but the end goal is to win games. What's the point in rushing out for pointless revives where you're all going to end up dying anyway? Choose wisely. don't be the player that just rushes out for random revives. It's just not worth it. It really isn't. Oh, and if someone skips straight away, that's on them, not you. If they can't wait a brief moment for a revive, that's their problem, not yours. Screw them. You know, don't worry about it. Anyway, and that's my top 5. What do you think, guys? Do you have any of your own? Let me know down below. Drop a like on this vid if you enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Take it easy, guys. Catch you later.